8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo is 6 nautical.
New Zealand 2830 is 30 nautical miles southwest of Parakai at 14,600 feet, requesting aisles approach any runway at Auckland International.
New Zealand 007, turn right heading 080. Qantas 6754 is 2 nautical miles west of Auckland International at 3,800 feet, requesting visual approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. New Zealand 582, turn right heading 010. Turn right heading 080, New Zealand 007. Qantas 6754, execute missed approach, turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 5000.
Turn right heading 010, New Zealand 582.
Executing missed approach, turn left heading 140, maintain 5000, Qantas 6754. New Zealand 007, contact Auckland approach on 124.3. Contacting Auckland approach on 124.3, New Zealand 007. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, turn right heading 280, maintain 10,000, New Zealand 283, New Zealand 2830, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Roger, New Zealand 2830.
Qantas 6754, turn left heading 080, turn left heading 080, Qantas 6754. New Zealand 582, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, New Zealand 582.
Jetstar 1689, turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 11,000. High 9797, radar contact. Fast Eagle 01, radar contact. Fast Eagle 01, requesting radar vectors to Auckland International.
Turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 11,000, Jetstar 1689. High 9797 is 24 nautical miles southwest of Ruaray at 12,500 feet, requesting GPS approach any runway at Auckland International.
New Zealand 582, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, New Zealand 582.
High 9797, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. High 9797, correction, stand by. High 9797, continue as filed, expect the GPS approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Roger, High 9797.
Fast Eagle 01, continue as filed. Continue as filed, Fast Eagle 01. Qantas 6754, turn left heading 050. Turn left heading 050, Qantas 6754. New Zealand 104 heavy, maintain 4000. Maintain 4000. New Zealand 2830, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Auckland approach.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, New Zealand 2830.
Japan Air 182 Victor Golf, descend and maintain 5000. Descend and maintain 5000, Japan Air 182 Victor Golf. New Zealand 696, radar contact. New Zealand 696, turn left heading 330. Auckland approach, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, with you at 10,000. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 6,000. New Zealand 104 heavy, turn left heading 050.
Turn left heading 330, New Zealand 696.
Turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 6,000, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. Turn left heading 050, New Zealand 104 heavy.
Auckland approach, Jetstar 1689, with you at 11,000.
New Zealand 696, turn right heading 050. Auckland approach, Tasman 2, with you at 16,000.
Turn right heading 050, New Zealand 696.
Romeo Alpha 73889, turn right heading 230. New Zealand 2830, descend and maintain 6,000. Turn right heading.
Descend and maintain 6,000, New Zealand 2830.
Tasman 2, radar contact. New Zealand 582, turn right heading 050. Tasman 2, requesting descent via AirAt 7 Charlie arrival. Qantas 6754, reduce speed to 200 knots. Reduce speed to 200 knots, Qantas 6754. New Zealand 582, turn right heading 050. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, turn right heading 010. Turn right heading 010, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo.
Turn right heading 050, New Zealand 582.
Qantas 6754, descend and maintain 4000. Jetstar 1689, turn right heading 030, descend and maintain 6000.
Tasman 2, requesting IELTS approach any runway at Auckland International.
Descend and maintain 4000, Qantas 6754.
Turn right heading 030, descend and maintain 6000, Jetstar 1689.
Tasman 2, continue as filed, expect the IELTS approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Roger, Tasman 2.
New Zealand 582, turn right heading 070. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Turn right heading 070, New Zealand 582.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. 99797, reduce speed to 220 knots. New Zealand 582, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Hainan 797. Auckland approach, New Zealand 436, review at 5000.
Qantas 6754, turn right heading 070.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, New Zealand 582.
Turn right heading 070, Qantas 6754. New Zealand 436, turn right heading 140. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, turn right heading 050.
Turn right heading 140, New Zealand 436.
Turn right heading 050, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. New Zealand 104 heavy, turn left heading 030 and hold over Nomic at 4000, left turns, do not exceed 200 knots. Auckland approach, Singapore 001 X-ray Alpha heavy, review at 5100. Turn left heading 030 and hold over Nomic at 4000, left turns, Wilco, New Zealand 104 heavy. New Zealand 436, turn right heading 230. Singapore 001 X-ray Alpha heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Turn right heading 230, New Zealand 436.
New Zealand 582, turn left heading 050, reduce speed to 200 knots. Singapore 001 X-ray Alpha heavy. November 4447 is 1 nautical miles south of Auckland International at 2,200 feet, requesting GPS approach any runway at Auckland International.
Turn left heading 050, New Zealand 582.
November 4447, execute missed approach, turn left heading 140, climb. New Zealand 2830, turn left heading 030.
Turn left.
New Zealand 2830, turn left heading 030 and hold over Nomic at 6000, left turns, do not exceed 200 knots. Qantas 6754, turn left heading 050.
Turn left heading 030 and hold over Nomic at 6000, left turns, Wilco, New Zealand 2830.
Turn left heading 050, Qantas 6754. China Southern 656, descend and maintain 6000. 99797, descend and maintain 7000. Tasman 2, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Descend and maintain 7000, Hainan 797.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Tasman 2.
China Southern 335 heavy is 14 nautical miles southwest of Mercer Airfield at 9,200 feet, requesting IELTS approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
November 4447, turn left heading 050. China Southern 335 heavy, turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 6000. Turn left heading 050, November 4447. Romeo Alpha 73889, increase speed to 220 knots. New Zealand 436, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Increase speed to 220 knots, Romeo Alpha 73889.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, New Zealand 436.
Jetstar 1689, turn right heading 050.
Turn right heading 050, Jetstar 1689.
Descend and maintain 6000, China Southern 656. Singapore 001 X-ray Alpha heavy, turn left heading 320. Turn left heading 320, Singapore 001 X-ray Alpha heavy. Jetstar 1689, reduce speed to 200 knots. China Southern 335 heavy, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Jetstar 1689.
November 4447, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, China Southern 335 heavy.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, November 4447. Reduce speed to 220 knots, China Southern 656. New Zealand 696, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Roger, New Zealand 696.
New Zealand 582, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Jetstar 1689, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Roger, Jetstar 1689.
China Southern 335 heavy, turn right heading 020.
Turn right heading 020, China Southern 335 heavy.
Singapore 001 X-ray Alpha heavy, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Singapore 001 X-ray Alpha heavy, turn left heading 260, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left approach. New Zealand 436, turn right heading 320. Romeo Alpha 73889, turn right heading 310.
Turn right heading 310, Romeo Alpha 73889.
Turn right heading 320, New Zealand 436.
Turn left heading 260, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left, Singapore 001 X-ray Alpha heavy. New Zealand 696, turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 5000. Qantas 6754, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Roger, Qantas 6754.
Turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 5000, New Zealand 696.
Fly 9797, turn left heading 050 and hold over Nomic at 7000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. China Southern 656, turn left heading 040 and hold over Nomic at 3000, left turns, do not exceed 200 knots. Turn left heading 040 and hold over Nomic at 3000, left turns, Wilco, China Southern 656. New Zealand 436, turn right heading 020. Romeo Alpha 73889, descend and maintain 6000.
Descend and maintain 6000, Romeo Alpha 73889.
Turn right heading 020, New Zealand 436.
New Zealand 696, turn left heading 260, descend and maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left approach.
Turn left heading 260, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left, New Zealand 696. Turn left heading 050 and hold over Nomic at 7000, left turns, Wilco, Hainan 797.
China Southern 335 heavy, turn right heading 050. Qantas 6754, turn left heading 320.
Turn right heading 050, China Southern 335 heavy.
Turn left heading 320, Qantas 6754. Executing missed approach, Indonesia 213 Golf heavy. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, reduced speed to 180 knots. Jetstar 1689, reduced speed to 180 knots. November 4447, reduced speed to 180 knots. Reduced speed to 180 knots, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. New Zealand 436, reduced speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Jetstar 1689.
Romeo Alpha 73889, turn right heading 020.
Turn right heading 020, Romeo Alpha 73889.
Indonesia 213 Golf heavy, execute missed approach, turn left heading 090, climb and maintain 5000. New Zealand 696, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Executing missed approach, turn left heading 090, climb and maintain 5000. Indonesia 213 Golf heavy.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, New Zealand 582.
Romeo Alpha 73889, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Romeo Alpha 73889.
Qantas 6754, turn left heading 260, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left approach. New Zealand 436, turn right heading 050, turn left heading 260, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left, Qantas 6754.
Turn right heading 050, New Zealand 436.
Indonesia 213 Golf heavy, turn left heading 070. Turn left heading 070, Indonesia 213 Golf heavy. Tasman 2, descend and maintain 8000.
Descend and maintain 8000, Tasman 2.
New Zealand 582, turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 5000.
Turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 5000, New Zealand 582.
November 4447, climb and maintain 6000. New Zealand 436, climb and maintain 6000. Climb and maintain 6000, November 4447.
Climb and maintain 6000, New Zealand 436.
Fast Eagle 01, descend and maintain 9000. New Zealand 582, turn left heading 260, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left approach. Descend and maintain 9000. Fast Eagle 01.
Turn left heading 260. Maintain 6000. Maintain 6000 until established on the localizer. Cleared Isles runway 23 left. New Zealand 582.
Romeo Alpha 73889. Reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots. Romeo Alpha 73889.
New Zealand 436. Reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots. New Zealand 436.
China Southern 335 Heavy. Reduce speed to 180 knots. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. Turn left heading 320.
Reduce speed to 180 knots. China Southern 335 Heavy.
Turn left heading 320. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. Singapore 001 X-Ray Alpha Heavy. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Singapore 001 X-Ray Alpha Heavy. New Zealand 696. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. New Zealand 696.
Fast Eagle 01. Reduce speed to 220 knots. Reduce speed to 220 knots. Fast Eagle 01. Qantas 6754. Please follow instructions. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. Turn left heading 260. Maintain 6000. Maintain 6000 until established on the localizer. Cleared Isles runway 23 left approach. Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy. Turn left heading 050. Turn left heading 260. Maintain 6000. Maintain 6000 until established on the localizer. Cleared Isles runway 23 left. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. Turn left heading 050. Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy. I'm sorry, Qantas 6754. Tasman 2, turn left heading 040 and hold over Nomic at 8000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Jetstar 1689, turn left heading 320.
Auckland approach, Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super, with you at 3200.
Turn left heading 320. Jetstar 1689.
Singapore 001 X-Ray Alpha Heavy, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Executing missed approach, Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super. Turn left heading 040 and hold over Nomic at 8000, left turns, Wilco, Tasman 2.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, Singapore 001 X-Ray Alpha Heavy. New Zealand 696, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November is 21 nautical miles west of Raglan at 17,500 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
New Zealand 221 Heavy is 9 nautical miles southwest of Raglan at 16,100 feet, requesting Isles approach any runway at Auckland International.
Executing missed approach, turn left heading 090, climb and maintain 5000, Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super.
Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots. Reduce speed to 200 knots, Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy. Stand by, China Southern 656. Jetstar 1689, turn left heading 250, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left approach. New Zealand 221 Heavy, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Turn left heading 250, maintain 6000, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left, Jetstar 1689.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Roger, New Zealand 221 Heavy.
Roger, Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November.
November 4447, turn left heading 320. Turn left heading 320, November 4447. New Zealand 221 Heavy, reduce speed to 230 knots. Reduce speed to 230 knots, New Zealand 221 Heavy. Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, reduce speed to 230 knots.
Reduce speed to 230 knots, Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November.
November 4447, turn left heading 260, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left approach. Turn left heading 260, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left, November 4447. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, maintain 170 knots until 5-mile final.
Auckland approach, Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, with you at 12,700.
China Southern 335 heavy, turn left heading 320, maintain 170 knots until 5-mile final, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super, turn left heading 050.
Turn left heading 320, China Southern 335 heavy.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, radar contact.
Turn left heading 050, Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super.
New Zealand 2572 is 9 nautical miles southwest of Raglan at 17,200 feet, requesting IELTS approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. China Southern 335 heavy, expect vectors for the IELTS approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. New Zealand 2572, continue as filed, expect the IELTS approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Roger, China Southern 335 heavy.
China Southern 335 heavy, turn left heading 260, maintain 6,000 until established on the localizer, cleared IELTS runway 23 left approach. Roger, New Zealand 2572. Qantas 6754, maintain 180 knots until 6-mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6-mile final, Qantas 6754.
Turn left heading 260, maintain 6,000 until established on the localizer, cleared IELTS runway 23 left, China Southern 335 heavy.
Auckland approach, November 220 Alpha Heavy, with you at 17,700, descending via air at 8 Alpha arrival.
New Zealand 436, turn left heading 320.
Turn left heading 320, New Zealand 436.
New Zealand 2572, reduce speed to 230 knots. November 220 Alpha Heavy, radar contact. Reduce speed to 230 knots, New Zealand 2572.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, requesting descent via Tays the 1st of November arrival.
Qantas 6754, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7. Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, Qantas 6754. New Zealand 582, maintain 180 knots until 6-mile final. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, maintain 170 knots until 5-mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6-mile final, New Zealand 582.
Maintain 170 knots until 5-mile final, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. New Zealand 436, expect vectors for the IELTS approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, proceed as requested.
Roger, New Zealand 436.
Descending via Tays the 1st of November arrival, Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November.
Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super.
Fast Eagle 01, turn left heading 040 and hold over Nomic at 9,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Romeo Alpha 73889, turn left heading 300, turn left heading 040 and hold over Nomic at 9,000, left turns, Wilco, Fast Eagle 01.
Turn left heading 300, Romeo Alpha 73889.
New Zealand 582, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7. Turn right heading 070, Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, New Zealand 582.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy. New Zealand 221 Heavy, requesting descent to 5,000. New Zealand 221 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000. Descend and maintain 5,000, New Zealand 221 Heavy. Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November.
New Zealand 2572, descend and maintain 7,000. Descend and maintain 7,000, New Zealand 2572. 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7. Romeo Alpha 73889, turn left heading 260, maintain 6,000 until established on the localizer, cleared IELTS runway 23 left approach. Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo.
Turn left heading 260, maintain 6,000 until established on the localizer, cleared IELTS runway 23 left, Romeo Alpha 73889.
Thank you, good day, 8 Papa Alpha Victor Romeo. Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta is 20 nautical miles northwest of Parakai at 15,300 feet, requesting radar vectors to Auckland International. China Southern 656, turn left heading 050, climb and maintain 5,000. Turn left heading 050, climb and maintain 5,000, China Southern 6.
New Zealand 2830, requesting descent to 5,000.
New Zealand 436, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Jetstar 1689. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, New Zealand 436.
China Southern 656, reduce speed to 180 knots. Reduce speed to 180 knots, China Southern 6. New Zealand 2830, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 5000.
Turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 5000, New Zealand 2830.
November 4447, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. China Southern 335 heavy, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Romeo Alpha 73889, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, China Southern 335 heavy.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, November 4447.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Romeo Alpha 73889.
New Zealand 221 heavy, turn right heading 050. Turn right heading 050, New Zealand 221 heavy. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Roger, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo.
Indonesia 213 Golf heavy, expect vectors for the Isles. New Zealand 2830, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 5000, Hainan 797.
Indonesia 213 Golf heavy, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super, reduce speed to 180 knots. Hainan 797, turn left.
Turn left heading 050, New Zealand 2830.
Turn left heading 050, Hainan 7.
New Zealand 2830, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce
speed to 200 knots, New Zealand 2830.
Auckland approach, Qantas 747 India Golf heavy, review of 16,800, descending via Fokker 1 Alpha arrival. New Zealand 221 heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots. Reduce speed to 200 knots, New Zealand 221 heavy. New Zealand 2572, turn left heading 320. Qantas 747 India Golf heavy is 33 nautical miles northeast of Wishianda at 16,600 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Turn left heading 320, New Zealand 2572. Qantas 747 India Golf heavy, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. China Southern 656, turn right heading 140. Roger, Qantas 747 India Golf heavy, turn right heading 140, China Southern 656. November 4447, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7. New Zealand 2572, reduce speed to 200. New Zealand 2830, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, New Zealand 2830.
Tasman 2, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Tasman 2.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, expect delay, please divert to nearest practical airport. Tasman 2, turn left heading 020. CG219, proceed as requested.
Turn left heading 020, Tasman 2.
New Zealand 2572, turn right heading 030.
Descending via Nova 6 Alpha arrival, Fiji 219.
Turn right heading 030, New Zealand 2572. China Southern 656, turn right heading 200, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left approach. Turn right heading 200, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left, China Southern 656.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, requesting to divert to Winnipeg.
Hainan 797, reduce speed to 180 knots. Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super, turn left heading 320.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Hainan 797.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, diversion approved, proceed on course to Tenerife.
Roger, Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November.
Turn left heading 320, Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super.
China Southern 656, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. China Southern 335, New Zealand 2830, turn right heading 140.
Turn right heading 140, New Zealand 2830.
Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super, turn left heading 260, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 23 left approach.
turn left heading 260, maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left, Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super.
New Zealand 221 heavy, reduced speed to 180 knots. Reduced speed to 180 knots, New Zealand 221 heavy. Qantas 747 India Golf heavy, turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 12,000.
Fiji 219, requesting descent to 8,000.
Tasman 2, turn right heading 050, turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 12,000. Qantas 747 India Golf heavy. New Zealand 104 heavy, turn right heading 050. Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. China Southern 656, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November is 2 nautical miles.
New Zealand 2830, turn right heading 200, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left approach. Increase speed.
Turn right heading 200, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left, New Zealand 2830.
Fiji 219, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Velocity 513, radar contact.
Roger, Fiji 219.
High 9797, turn right heading 140.
Turn right heading 140, high 9797.
Tasman 2, reduced speed to 180 knots. New Zealand 104 heavy, reduced speed to 180 knots. Japan Air 182 Victor Golf, turn right heading 050.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, request frequency change.
Turn right heading 050, Japan Air 182 Victor Golf. Reduced speed to 180 knots, New Zealand 104 heavy.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Tasman 2.
November 220 Alpha Heavy, maintain 7000.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Emirates 2 Papa Whiskey Super.
Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, descend and maintain 7000.
Maintain 7000, November 220 Alpha Heavy.
Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November, contact Whenuapai traffic on 134.5.
Descend and maintain 7000, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Contacting Whenuapai traffic on 134.5, Oscar Kilo Juliet Alpha Papa Alpha November.
Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta, descend and maintain 6000. Descend and maintain 6000, Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, New Zealand 436.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Japan Air 182 Victor Golf. Tasman 2, turn right heading 140. New Zealand 2572, turn right heading 050, descend and maintain 6000.
Turn right heading 140, Tasman 2.
China Southern 9 is 26 nautical miles south of Ruawai at 15,000 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Turn right heading 050, descend and maintain 6000, New Zealand 2572. Romeo Alpha 73889, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, Romeo Alpha 73889.
Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7. Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy. Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta, turn left heading 060. Turn left heading 060, Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta.
Auckland approach, New Zealand 875, reveal 17,800.
November 220 Alpha Heavy, turn left heading 050.
Turn left heading 050, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo.
China Southern 9, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. High 9797, turn right heading 220, maintain 5000, cleared GPS runway 23 left approach. Fast Eagle 01, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 6000. Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta, descend and maintain 5000. Auckland approach, Emirates 1 Super, with you at 11,100. New Zealand 875, radar contact. Turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 6000, Fast Eagle 01.
Roger, Corina 130 Kilo Echo.
New Zealand 63 is 22 nautical miles southwest of Ruawai at 22,300 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Qantas 747 India Golf Heavy, turn left heading 230. Turn left heading 230, Qantas 747 India Golf Heavy. New Zealand 63, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Emirates 1 Super, radar contact. Transovic 007 Heavy, radar contact. New Zealand 104 Heavy, turn right heading 140. Emirates 1 Super is 19 nautical miles southwest of Mercer Airfield at 11,000 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Roger, New Zealand 63, turn right heading 140, New Zealand 104 Heavy. Qantas 747 India Golf Heavy, descend and maintain 8000.
Turn right heading 200, maintain 6000, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left, Tasman 2.
New Zealand 875, turn right heading 220, descend and maintain 9000.
November 78005 is 22 nautical miles southwest of Raglan at 19,100 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Air Canada 888 Victor Alpha is 8 nautical miles northeast of Auckland at 20,900 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 9000, chlorine 130 kilo echo. Velocity 868 is 29 nautical miles southwest of Perikay at 18,000 feet, requesting GPS approach any runway at Auckland International. Turn right heading 320, descend and maintain 6000, Fiji 219. Roger, velocity 868. Transorbit 007 heavy is 7 nautical miles north of Raglan at 11,000 feet, requesting aisles approach any runway at Auckland International.
Turn left heading 050, fast Eagle 01. China Southern 656, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7. New Zealand 104 heavy, turn right heading 200, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left approach. Fast Eagle 01, increase speed to 180 knots. Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta, reduce speed to 180 knots. Increase speed to 180 knots, Fast Eagle 01.
Descend and maintain 5000, November 220 Alpha Heavy.
November 78005, continue as filed, expect the aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Roger, November 78005.
New Zealand 875, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, New Zealand 875.
China Southern 9, reduce speed to 220 knots.
New Zealand 520 Victor Bravo is 40 nautical miles southwest of Parakai at 13,700 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International.
Japan Air 182 Victor Golf, turn right heading 200, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left approach. Turn right heading 200, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left, Japan Air 182 Victor Golf. Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta, turn left heading 050, turn left heading 050, Echo India Yankee Alpha Delta. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, reduce speed to 200 knots. November 220 Alpha Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, November 220 Alpha Heavy.
Emirates 1 Super, turn right heading 040, descend and maintain 6000. Turn right heading 040, descend and maintain 6000, Emirates 1 Super.
Turn right heading 230, New Zealand 875.
New Zealand 221 Heavy, turn left heading 230. Turn left heading 230, New Zealand 221 Heavy. Velocity 868, reduce speed to 220 knots. New Zealand 520 Victor Bravo, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, velocity 868.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, New Zealand 520 Victor Bravo.
Velocity 513, reduce speed to 230 knots. Transorbit 007 Heavy, reduce speed to 230 knots.
Reduce speed to 230 knots.
New Zealand 2830, request frequency change.
November 220 Alpha Heavy, reduce speed. New Zealand 2830, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, New Zealand 2830.
New Zealand 221 Heavy, turn right heading 230, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left approach.
Making a right 360, New Zealand 1 Heavy.
Turn right heading 230, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 23 left, New Zealand 221 Heavy. PG 219, turn right heading 010, velocity 413, radar contact.
Turn right heading 010, Fiji 219.
Fast Eagle 01, expect vectors for the aisles approach runway 23 left at Auckland International. Qantas 747 India Golf Heavy, turn left heading 070. Roger, Fast Eagle 01. Turn left heading 070, Qantas 747 India Golf Heavy. New Zealand 875, turn right heading 260. Taurine 130 Kilo Echo, turn right heading 260.
Turn right heading 260, Taurine 130 Kilo Echo.
Velocity 513, turn right heading 050. Velocity 513, turn right heading 050, descend and maintain 6000.
Turn right heading 050, descend and maintain 6000, velocity 513. Turn right heading 260, New Zealand 875.
Fiji 219, turn right heading 0.
New Zealand 2830, request frequency change.
Taurine 130. New Zealand 2830, contact Auckland Tower on 11.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, New Zealand 2830.
Transovic 007 Heavy, descended.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 2830, inbound on the ILS runway 23 left.
New Zealand 2830, wind 230 at 8, number 3, runway 23 left.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 23 left, New Zealand 2830.
Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy, when able turn right and contact ground. Please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Indonesia 213 Golf Heavy.
Auckland Tower, Hainan 859 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 23 left, departing north.
Hainan 859 Heavy, your number 8 for departure.
Roger, Hainan 859 Heavy.
Oscar Mike Golf Oscar Delta, line up and wait runway 23 left.
Line up and wait runway 23 left, Oscar Mike Golf Oscar Delta.
China Southern 656, when able turn right and contact ground. Please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, China Southern 656. Auckland Tower, Kuwaiti 965 Super, ready for departure at runway 23 left, departing straight out.
China Southern 656, please expedite. Oscar Mike Golf Oscar Delta, wind 230 at 8, runway 23 left, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 23 left, Oscar Mike Golf Oscar Delta.
Kuwaiti 965 Super, hold short of runway 23 left.
Holding short runway 23 left, Kuwaiti 965 Super.
Auckland Tower, Hainan 797, inbound on the GPS runway 23 left.
200.
Hainan 797, wind 230 at 8, number 2, runway 23 left, cleared to land.
50.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 23 left, Hainan 797. Oscar Mike Golf Oscar Delta. Contact Auckland Oceanic Center on 127. New Zealand 2830. When able turn right and contact.
Wilco, New Zealand 2830.
Auckland Tower, Tasman 2, inbound on the ILS runway 23 left with information whiskey.
Tasman 2, wind 230 at 8. Number 2, runway 23 left, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 23 left, Tasman 2.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 2830, request taxi to parking.
China Eastern 780 heavy, continue taxi. Continue taxi, China Eastern, New Zealand 2830, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, New Zealand 2830.
Foxtrot Romeo India Echo Sierra, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Foxtrot Romeo India Echo Sierra.
Auckland ground, Delta 65, ready to taxi with information Yankee.
Foxtrot Romeo India Echo Sierra, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, Foxtrot Romeo India Echo Sierra. Thank you, good day, Foxtrot Romeo India Echo Sierra.
Delta 65, taxi to runway 23 left, hold short of left INE 504.
Taxiing to runway 23 left, will hold short of left INE 504, Delta 65.
New Zealand 256 Foxtrot Romeo, continue taxi. Continue taxi, New Zealand 256 Foxtrot Romeo.
Auckland ground, all Nippon 128 heavy, ready for pushback with information Yankee.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 2830, request taxi to gate 5 at the international terminal.
All Nippon 128 heavy, hold position. All Nippon 128 heavy, avoid sending duplicate. New Zealand 2830, taxi to international terminal gate 5 by Alpha, Lima, Lima. Thank you, good day, Indonesia.
Taxi into international terminal gate 5 via Alpha, Lima, Lima, New Zealand 2830.
99797, taxi to international terminal gate 5 by Alpha 6, Alpha, Lima, Lima.
Taxi into international terminal gate 5 via Alpha 6, Alpha, Lima, Lima, Hainan 797.
Delta Victor India November Charlie, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta Victor India November Charlie.
New Zealand 1 heavy, please follow instructions. New Zealand 1 heavy, hold position.
Holding position, New Zealand 1 heavy.
Delta 65, hold position. Delta 65, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Attention all aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays. Attention all aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays. Attention all aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays. New Zealand 311 November, pushback approved, tail to the west.
Auckland ground, Qatari 921, ready for pushback with information Yankee.
Pushback approved, tail to the west, New Zealand 311 November. Qatari 921, pushback approved, tail to the west.
Auckland ground, Tasman 2, request taxi to stand east of the DHL apron.
Pushback approved, tail to the west, Qatari 921.
Tasman 2, taxi to DHL apron stand east via Alpha, Bravo 2, Bravo.
Taxiing to DHL apron stand east via Alpha, Bravo 2, Bravo, Tasman 2. Thank you, good day, Romeo Alpha 73889.
All Nippon 128 heavy, pushback approved, tail to the west.
Pushback approved, tail to the west, all Nippon 128 heavy.
Tasman 2, hold position.
Hold in position, Tasman 2.
Auckland ground, Qantas 359 Super, ready for pushback with information Yankee. Auckland ground, New Zealand 311 November, ready to taxi with information Yankee. New Zealand 311 November, runway 23 left, taxi via Bravo, Bravo 3, Alpha, Alpha 1 Alpha, hold short of Bravo 3. Qantas 359 Super, pushback approved, tail to the north. Taxiing to runway 23 left via Bravo, Bravo 3, Alpha, Alpha 1 Alpha, will hold short of Bravo 3, New Zealand 311 November. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Qantas 359 Super. Auckland ground, New Zealand 104 heavy, request taxi to gate 10 at the international terminal. New Zealand 104 heavy, taxi to international terminal gate 10 via Alpha. Taxiing to international terminal gate 10 via Alpha, New Zealand 104 heavy. Auckland ground, Emirates 117, ready for pushback with information Yankee.
Auckland ground, Qatari 921, ready to taxi with information Yankee.
Attention all aircraft, Addis information Zulu is now current. Auckland ground, Japan Air 182 Victor Golf, request taxi to gate 10 at the international terminal. Emirates 117, hold position. Emirates 117, check Addis frequency for airfield information. Holding position, Emirates 117. Japan Air 182 Victor Golf, taxi to international terminal gate 10 via Alpha.
Auckland ground, Qatari 921, ready to taxi with information Zulu.
Japan Air 182 Victor Golf, give way to aircraft ahead. Give way to aircraft, Japan Air 182 Victor Golf. Qatari 921, hold position.
Holding position, Qatari 921.
Tasman 2, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Tasman 2. Auckland ground, all Nippon 128 heavy, ready to taxi with information Yankee.
All Nippon 128 heavy, hold position.
Hold in position, all Nippon 128 heavy.
Auckland ground, Qantas 359 Super, ready to taxi with information Yankee. Qantas 359 Super, hold position. Holding position, Qantas 359 Super. Qatari 921, taxi to runway 23 left, hold short of Bravo 3.
Taxiing to runway 23 left, will hold short of Bravo 3, Qatari 921.
New Zealand 863 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, New Zealand 863 heavy.
New Zealand 863 heavy, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7. VJet 77, continue taxi.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, New Zealand 863 heavy.
Continue taxi, VJet 77. Vietjet 77, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Thank you, good day, New Zealand 863 Heavy.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, Vietjet 77.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 2210, ready for pushback with information Zulu.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 280, ready for pushback with information Zulu. New Zealand 280, hold position. New Zealand 2210, hold position.
Holding position, New Zealand 2210.
New Zealand 2210, check out its frequency for airfield information. Holding position, New Zealand 280. New Zealand 1 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, New Zealand 1 Heavy.
November 1424, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, November 1424.
Thank you, good day, New Zealand 2830.
Thank you, good day, New Zealand 104 Heavy. New Zealand 2830, thank you, good day. New Zealand 104 Heavy, thank you, good day.
Auckland ground, November 220 Alpha Heavy, request taxi to parking.
November 1424, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7. November 220 Alpha Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Auckland ground, FedEx 111 Victor Golf, ready for pushback with information Zulu.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, November 1424.
FedEx 111 Victor Golf, hold position. FedEx 111 Victor Golf, check out its frequency for airfield information.
Auckland ground, Q-Link 201, ready for pushback with information Zulu.
New Zealand 311 November, hold position.
Thank you, FedEx 111 Victor Golf.
Holding position, New Zealand 311 November.
Auckland ground, Fiji 164, ready for pushback with information Zulu.
Q-Link 201, hold position.
Holding position, Q-Link 201.
Q-Link 201, check out its frequency for airfield information. Fiji 164, hold position. Fiji 164, check out its frequency for airfield information. China Eastern 780 Heavy, you're on an active air.